Hello and welcome back to my channel. We've got exciting news today. We are expanding the garden, and not only are we expanding the garden, we're also teaming up with Garden in Minutes to set up a whole new raised bed. This raised bed is so easy to set up that you're supposed to be able to set it up in just 35 minutes or less. So first off, thank you to Garden in Minutes for sponsoring this video. So first, before we set up our garden bed, we need to prepare our space. So let's go prep the garden. I already talked about me wanting to expand the garden a bit. And I've decided that instead of here, which is still a mess, but I want that to be like all flowers, we're gonna actually extend it over here. Can you see the spot? Oop, oop, oop. You saw a little too much, didn't you? Oh, here is where we're gonna expand. I'm thinking we're just gonna take it right down here, create like another 3-4 foot space, and start our beds here. Should be pretty easy. So we're just gonna do it the same way that we did the last one. We're gonna put down some weed barrier. We've already cut the grass down super low, and then put mulch on top. I really wish I could switch it over to rocks, but for now, it's just gonna be more mulch. That's what I got. Alright, so here's a weed fabric that I had bought last year. I just got it from Sam's Club. It's supposed to keep the weed out. It works for the most part. As you can see, I just have a little bit of trouble. But I bought too much last year, so we're gonna use it this year. Now I'm gonna go ahead and overlap from this side, just because it's a mess anyway. Alright, so it says we can set this thing up at 35 minutes. I've got my timer. Stopwatch. And go. I didn't think to get the right one, but I'm loving how it's killed. We have our edging, corner panels, we have the longer panels, and we have some shorter panels. Well, are they all the same? They might all be the same. Hardware, some metal, what do you call those things? Bars, and a sticker. So this bed can be configured in 17 different ways. We're going to do the bigger bed right now, but you can do short and long. You could do just a couple small ones, or you could just do a square. But you only get 4 corners, so you gotta pick which one you want. Again, I'm doing that one. Inside, but there's a film on the outside. Well, how am I supposed to remove the film in 35 minutes? Okay, so I think it's a good time to take a break and talk about why I love this Garden in Minutes system. So these garden beds are made out of aluminized zinc. I think it's AZM, aluminized zinc and magnesium. And what it does is it also helps to keep it from rusting out and corroded. It uses food grade safe paint, and it uses food grade safe bolts. You don't have to worry about anything leaking, any type of toxins, which as a mom of 2, you know I love. This Garden Minute system comes with everything you need to be able to put it together. It's perfect for square foot gardening, and what I'm going to show you in the next video is the all-in-one irrigation system that it comes with, which is going to make gardening so simple for today's hectic life. If you'd like to get your Garden in Minutes system, you can use the code below and use my code link Natasha so that you can get a discount on your order. Okay, first set of panels are done. Let's move on to the second set. Ooh. Now they supply all of the tools that you need. And we got a big bag of hardware. Let's get started. Spilling already. Never a good sign. Alright, so we got a washer, this and this. I'll start here. I'm probably gonna need some instructions. Just follow me, I'll be done putting it together wrong. Now, normally, I have my husband doing this stuff. Today, they say it's so easy. I'm gonna do it myself. We're gonna skip a hole and go to the next, and that'll be number 3. There we go. Blue, number 3, washer, and then we will tighten this up later. Bottom here. Spacer and a flat washer and knob. Now let's set up a corner so that we can start getting this thing standing up a little bit. Oh, I forgot the laps. My turn. But I gave you the time, and it was 10 minutes and 43 seconds. Let's see how this goes. Flat washer. And I'm not going to be rushing either. I want this right. Followed by a nut. Let's need this bit on. There we go. Nuts, washer, is up. She's up. And she's a big one. Now we still gotta put in all of the middle screws and the support bars. But this is what we got so far. So to connect our spacers, we have our screw, which is going in here. Add your washer. And add your screw. Same thing on the opposite side. Get your screw. Put it in here. Lord, I done lost it out there. Y'all don't let me forget that. Washer. And then put this in. Now what we didn't know, so the thing that we have to remember is that this still has to tie into each other. So that's how much room this whole thing gets. Now remember, we still have all of these screws that we still got left to put in, but now we got our rigid supports. We're ready. So let me just say, you can do this with their tools. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. However, you can do it faster with the drill. So let's use the drill. All right, so I'm being a little extra by using the drill, but you don't want to make sure that you don't strip out your screws. So in order to make sure you don't strip out your screws, turn it down here. This is your torque. You want to turn that down. I'm using mine at a 16, and with a 16, it will basically turn until you hear this. That's telling you it's tight to hit that 16. And then from there, only gotta do about a quarter of a turn with my little wrench, and we're done. Now you're tight. Now I could probably turn it up to like 18 and it'll get us a little tighter. Let's see. That only makes one turn. So this is all just to say that if you don't have the tools, you don't need the tools. They provide everything you need for it. However, if you have the tools, use the tools. And let's make our lives faster and easier. Hey, cutie. How you doing? All right, our new garden bed. Yay! Can you help me move it? I just want to move it back a little bit so it's centered.
All right, so there you have it, our new raised beds from Garden in Minutes. And I want to give a special shout out and thank you to Garden in Minutes for providing us with our new raised bed system. And as always, like I said before, you can find all of the links to this raised bed system down below. Use my code Natasha so that way you can get a discount off of your purchase. And I hope you guys tune in to the next video. I will be showing you exactly how I fill up our new raised bed. All right, guys, let me know what you think about everything you've seen today. Leave a comment below, and if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you next time.